Shut up. I hate these things. Why do they never come off? Oh, wee. Well, that hurt. That's one of two. Alright, number two. Oops, Jesus, didn't mean to do that. There we go. Oh. Should I lock that in? Is that why I'm stupid? I think I'm stupid. Okay. I think I'm just stupid. Alright, so... back to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. The best. You guys like my little Pikachu stickers I got for my controllers? It's adorable, right? It's adorable. It's the best. Cause my love is all I have to give. Without you I don't think I could live. I wish I could give my world to you, but love is all I have to give. I'm all sick from work. Whatever. I'm having fun. That's all that matters. Okay, so that one's done. Let's go do that one right away. Pretty sure I got climbing gear from that one. Not totally sure though. That was a little glitchy, but you know what? We'll let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Oh, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be. And in my hour of darkness, I see she's standing right in front of me. Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be. And let it be, let it be, let it be, oh, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And all the broken-hearted people living in the world agree. And there will be an answer, let it be. Sorry, I'm all sickly. And let it be, let it be, let it be, oh, let it be. And there will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, oh, let it be. And there will be an answer, let it be. Yeah. And all the broken-hearted people living in the world agree. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, oh, let it be. And there will be an answer, let it be. Turn around. Hello, friend. Really? That's too high? It's a really accurate bow. Nope. Nope. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Those are strong ones. Those are strong monsters. Yeah, we'll see with this. Almost died from one hit on that. Jeez. These guys are strong. Not good news for me. Alright, so let's get some food. Maybe I can't carry any more melee weapons. How many? I don't even have that many melee weapons. Okay, we don't need this. Really wish I could pick up that knight's broadsword. They're handy. Hello, goodbye. Nope, wrong arrow. Almost just electrocuted myself, but you know what? It happens. It happens. Can't win them all. Yeah, they're supposed to drop arrows. Being greedy and you know it. Just selfish. There's a shrine nearby. Ah, dude, I hate doing these, and it, like, the reward is trash. That's not a good reward. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm not trying to be complainative, but that is a trash reward. Absolute trash-a-magoo poop McGee. How did an arrow get all the way up here? Am I that bad at aiming? Don't answer that. Oops, I didn't mean to let that go. It just accidentally slipped. Dude, I shot you in the head. You should be dead. Leave me alone. I'm in no mood. Absolutely no mood. My meat. Trying to distract me from my delicious meat. gym. I gotta have some new chips to try. Flamin' hot dill pickle chips. It's actually pretty bomb. Aww. Okay, alright, I'm done being a pig. It's funny now because no one's watching. Give it like 2-3 years when I actually have like a substantial amount of subscribers. I'm sure you guys are going to go back and watch some of this stuff and find these hidden gems. And just my luck, record and post them. Just my luck, record and post them. Alright, I lied. I'm going to have to do more. It's really good. Oh. My microphone. All right. All right, snack time's over. Dude, flamin' hot dill pickle chips are the bomb. Pretty good. Bring it on. Eat that, buddy. Give me that ancient battle axe. I can drop that. You did me good, Rusty Shield. You did me good. You want to take the night bow, but unfortunately inventory is full. And whatever could we do besides drop one of the 12 bows that are made out of sticks and pine needles and twigs? Would you like this royal bow made from steel and the finest silk string in the land? No, it's okay. I've got one that I made from an apple tree that fell down. And 2 shoelaces. They weren't good shoelaces, but they were shoelaces. My cousin's uncle's grandma's niece's brother. So they're special to me. Onward! Of course. We can make it. We're gonna make it. It's gonna work out for us. Whew, made it. Made it by the hair of a chinny chin chin. Which is really all we needed to make it by. Making it is making it. And as my grandfather always said, if you can't make the cake, take the cake. Which I think he was telling me to steal. A major test of strength. I don't want a major test of strength. What in the world? Okay, that wasn't cool. Could have at least warned me you were going to be a dick. Okay. Game's being a little weird. We got it. Probably eat something. What's up, baby?
Not that much, baby. How are you?
I'm getting my ass kicked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By who?
By that stupid robot thing. He's cheating. I don't know why I have such a bad habit of doing this major test of strength thing when I have like 4 hearts.
I don't know. You do it every single time.
That is the second time I did a perfect reflect on those guys. I'm usually trash at it. Aww. Okay, there we go. I thought it glitched. It kind of did glitch a little bit, but whatever. Don't have enough room for these melee weapons, and I don't know, maybe drop the stick. Would you rather have a super advanced guardian sword to help you fight Ganon and all of his mechanical beasts, or would you prefer to have a stick? I don't know, it's a nice stick. Found this stick. Named Bob. Right, Amber?
What?
You weren't even listening. That was hilarious.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I killed a guardian and they gave me 3 weapons, and it's like, oh, you would like to pick up the advanced guardian spear. Oh, sorry, you can't. Your inventory's full. I'm like, oh, well, maybe if we go through our inventory and drop the stick. It's like, would you prefer an advanced weapon, highly sophisticated to fight Ganon and all of his mechanical beasts, or a stick? I don't know, it's a nice stick. I mean, I found it, I named it Bob. It's pretty good, solid stick. It's really good for poking.
I mean, I would choose a stick.
It's a really good poking stick. Those Flamin' Hot Dill chips are freaking bomb.
What chips?
Flaming Hot Dill chips?
Ew.
Dude, they're so good.
Ew.
So good. I had 10 pizza snacks, a Lunchable, and a bunch of chips. I'm a piggy.
That sounds like a healthy dinner to me.
Yeah, right. I can already feel my heart missing skips and beats. I don't have a leaf. Need a leaf. Maybe if I believed. Oh, a leaf. Wow, that joke was supposed to be stupid on purpose, and then I found a leaf, so I don't really know how I feel about this right now. I don't really want to get it. I don't care about this Korok right now. I'm too amazing to worry about this. I need to just... Okay, so we're going here. We're going to get some of these towers discovered, get this map cleared up a little bit. It's looking a little dark. Looking a little dark and scary. A little dangerous, if you will. That is the most disgusting sounding chip. And I'm not going to lie, when I open those chips, Amber,
Yeah?
they smell disgusting.
I bet they did.
They smell like straight up chemicals. They smell like... If like pool cleaner came up with like a snack that you could eat in the pool,
Yeah.
but it also dissolves and cleans the pool, that's what it would smell like.
No.
It smelled terrible, but it actually tasted quite delicious. Please don't hurt me. I'm sorry. Please, I've thought about what I've done. Please don't hurt me. Oh, I don't want those. I just bought them because they were unicorn related. What's up, JC? Eat them. You can have them.
I don't want them.
You do want them.
I do not.
You do.
No.
Because you were talking about the one in the fridge, which is basically the same thing. It's a
What?
Lunchable Dunkaroo. I just stole a bunch of bird eggs.
I'm gonna go get another soda. Do you need anything?
Do I need anything? No.
Do you want anything?
I might want something, but do I need anything? No, I
What
have
do
you.
you want, baby?
I said something so sweet and you were too busy being sassy over it.
I'm sorry, I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm tired and I'm a little cranky.
And you didn't even hear my nice sweet retort.
Would you please re-say your nice sweet?
I said I may want something, but I don't need anything because I have you.
Thank you, baby. That's very sweet.
And you were sassy to me.
I was very sassy to you. Would you like a soda?
Actually, no, I'm okay, but thank you. I'm just being a wine baby.
No, you're not. I'm just being cranky. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Shh, I'd be cranky too if I had to deal with me.
I almost just football kicks the cat.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let me know if you ever do it. I'm gonna get the camera. Go away, goat. I'm alright, a bit upset, but oh well. How are you and Amber? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, why are you upset? I mean, you don't have to talk about it on here if you don't want to. But I'm here if you want to talk. Me and Amber are good. We had a really nice, relaxing weekend. We got some adulting done, which is rare for us, so that was nice. And now we're back to, you know, always working, never resting. Living the dream. Hey, a shrine.
You're a shrine.
I know. That was a good comeback, Amber, but I think you were shrine too hard.
I agree with you.
You got a soda and you didn't get me one?
Hmm?
You got a soda and you didn't get me one?
I asked you.
I'm joking.
I love you.
I love you too. Eat the Dunkaroos.
Oh no, baby, I'm not hungry.
Eat the Dunkaroos.
Baby, I'm not hungry.
Eat them.
I'm full.
Eat it.
I'm full.
Eat them.
I will hit you with the chair.
Okay. Like WWE or like murder?
Like murder.
Okay, that's fine.
Love you.
Love you too. My mom is on my tail about stuff that she's responsible for, and she's too caught up with her new boyfriend to even consider going grocery shopping. Ah, nice. That reminds me of my childhood. My mom could be like that too. But at the same time, I also learned it is important to just sometimes let it go. You know what I mean? Even though it's her responsibility and she's being a poot. It'll make your day a lot easier to just kind of let it go, you know what I mean? Oh, my Great Thunderblade's damaged, which means it's probably gonna break. Oh, don't throw that. A knight's broadsword? My inventory is full. No. I don't really like the claymore, so the claymore can go. Ta-da! I'm a genius. Level 5 pro genius going on here. Was I supposed to bring that cube with me? I'm not going back for that stupid cube. Oh, I have to go back for that stupid cube, don't I? This game sucks. But take all the butt, put it all in your mouth, suck as hard as possible, and that's how much butt this game sucks. She gets a new boyfriend every week. I'm sick of her irresponsible actions. I swear I'm the adult and she's the kid. Well, I know it's stressful, kiddo, but at the same time, that's your mom. You only get one. She might not be what? Huzzah! No. Opal. That's right, I've beat you, puzzle. full stomach. I ate too much. Something beeped over there. Amber, your phone's booping.
Mm-hmm.
It startled me.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I was just startled. My mom, I've never seen my birth certificate, even though I've asked to multiple times. She avoids any question asked about my birth, and I haven't seen any baby pictures of me and her. So you're probably adopted? Well, I mean, that's a little drastic. And even still, if you guys adopted or not, that's still your mom. I know things can be stressful. Get some food in me here. Later, brah. What bow am I using right now? Sure doesn't seem like it. If she were my mom, she wouldn't treat me like a piece of crap. Well, I can tell you this, Tracy. I can't tell you what's going on. I can't tell you how to feel. I can't tell you anything like that. All I can give you is some advice, and some advice is it's not easy being a parent. It's not easy being a kid. Parents make mistakes. It doesn't mean that they don't love you. And just be careful, because sometimes when you get frustrated and you get upset, you will say or do things that you can't take back. You know, whether or not she's doing a great job as a mom, you know, I can't tell you that. But I can tell you this, that you've had a home, you've had someone in your life, you haven't been alone. Try to think of the good things, be positive. Be grateful for having that, you know. There are a lot of people out there who don't even get that. I know, I would appreciate having a conversation with her rather than constantly fighting. I know, and it can be hard. Talking to your parents sometimes can be the hardest thing in the world. And you're done, son. Take that. Energizing honey-eyed apple. Sweet. You know why I'm busting my behind at work? Why are you busting your behind at work? That got really dramatic. Give me that vicious sickle. And those mighty bananas. I didn't realize you could do that. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, God. Uh-oh. Because I'm trying to help my mom. I care about her so much, and she has so many issues with bills and stuff. I'm sorry. I know that can be rough. And that's really sweet of you trying to help your mom out. That's good. Leave me alone. Alright, I'm coming to help. Dude, all my weapons are like... that sucks. Sweet, a tough nutcake. Well, good luck with withstanding those hardships when you almost just died, but, you know, whatever. Some mighty bananas. I'm sorry about bringing my depression to the vid. I just needed a friend. Thanks for the advice, Austin. Oh, don't worry about it. You're not bringing your depression here. God, this freaking bow is so accurate. I know life can be really stressful. I know dealing with parents, especially at your age, is not easy. Quit moving. Alright, let's go down there and mess them up something fierce. My vicious sickle has broken. No, you can't have it. No, I didn't mean to hit them. Stop. Too late, piggy. Oh, quit breaking my weapons, you big frickin' dumb-faced stupid pickle. Yeah, we'll call it even. There's a shrine nearby. Probably under the waterfall. There's a tower. I've been looking for you. You are a terrible lookout. Hate to be this guy, man, but they're probably gonna fire you. I missed? Give me that scale. Oh, Piggy dead. Piggy is dead indeed. He had it coming to him. Really? Give me a break. Come on. Let me guess, I actually need the boat for this one. Oh, there's this glitch. Sweet. I want. Give me treasure. Shock arrows, I'll take it. Is there a reason for everything? I think so. I mean, that's how I live my life thinking. I firmly think that pretty typically everything happens for a reason. Goodbye, fishies. I need rubies. A hearty bass. Here, fishy, fishy. An opal. Oh, that is a question that I wish to answer. So before my life ends, I will prove the answer. Good luck to ya. Oh, there's a chest up here the whole time. I didn't even see it. I hope you prove it. Dude, these chests sucks. These chests suck. Big, pretty looking metal ones. There's a fire. I'll get these bees off me. Oh, honey, honey, do. If I don't, I'm sure someone else will eventually, right? I think the answer lies within how you live your life. I think if you live your life in the sense that when you take painful, bad things and you make them good, productive things, then I think you're living a life that proves that things happen for a reason, that everything happens for a reason. You know what I mean? I think each person makes that answer in themselves. I forgot I had more climbing clothes. Alright, Spinch and Spinch, have fun, you bunch of weirdos. A squirrel. Alright, so there's a shrine up there, obviously. Oh, that makes more sense than my theory. Well, I mean, what's your theory? I mean, it's like I said, it's just theory. Everyone interprets their own thing. Interprets. Everyone is as good as interpreting as the next person when it comes to interpreting. Interpolations. Beetle, where are you, you freaking goober? I need to buy stuff from you. You're supposed to be at every stable I go to. And I'm severely disappointed that you're not here at this one right here, right now. What am I saying? I have no idea. It's up for interpolating. Interpolation. Intrapocal migration. Interpolation. Interpolation migration. Whatever, I'm smart. I don't have to use your big fancy words to show I'm smart. I know I'm a smarticle particle. Ugh. I hate working in the factory where there's just constantly dust and dirt because my sinuses don't like them. So I literally spend 90% of my life going trying to clear it out. And it never works. Got some peepers. Some spicky peepers. That's right, I said spicky. Oh, why are all my swords breaking so quick? Mighty bananas. There's an axe in the horse's forehead. My axe. Gimme. That was you about a year ago? Oh, there's a Korok on its chin. I never noticed that. Can't even have the thing. And up we go. Climb, you fool! Climb! Give me that herb. Amber, I got that Hyrule herb. Herb.
That's a bad. Don't do it.
Herb.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna do the herbs.
Don't do it. You're gonna get the police on you. Don't do it.
I'm gonna get the, don't call the police. Don't be a snitch. Dummy. Your aim is terrible, my man. Whoa, what was that? Oh, the lizard. Stop shooting fireballs. Owie. Later, lizard dude. That dude's still alive down there? Jeez. Man is resilient. What was that door there for? I'm confused. Why was that door in there? Not gonna lie, I'm a confused boy. Oh, sorry guys, I didn't realize it. Guys, does anyone expects a better story in Breath of the Wild 2? I so hope that Nintendo will deliver a good story in Breath of the Wild 2, otherwise I'm not playing the game. It should be good. Honestly, so my theory behind it is... I almost just broke the mic. My hopeful theory is that you guys notice how they released Breath of the Wild 2 roughly around the time that they released a cheaper, more portable Switch. So my thought process behind that is the belief that they're going to be making that cooperative. I'm not sure if they're going to do it like couch play or online play, but anyways, I believe it's going to be what takes place before Ganon in this time period. So in this time period, we have... how did you guys respawn? I killed you guys. Anyways, so my thought process is that it's going to be the story of Link and Zelda prepping for Ganon when he was going to take over. They were... Like, they accidentally released Ganon from his prison. And then it's a story between the two of them getting ready for them. Or getting ready for him. So I think that's where you're gonna like actually get to meet all the protectors.
Champions.
Yeah, the champions and stuff like that. So like really get to know the story behind all of that. You know, before this time period. So that's my thought process behind it. I mean, I'm hopeful that that's what happens because I think that would be really cool actually. Could you stop? Could you fall off the cliff and leave me alone? Fall. Goodbye. What's up?
You're so handsome.
Ah, no. So a prequel. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. And it kind of gave me that vibe. Not saying it is, not saying it isn't, just saying I got a vibe, and that was my vibe, and I don't know why I just try to get up here when that thing's magnetic. Could have just done that. Ooh, a topaz. But that's my thought behind it anyways. At least I'm hopeful that's the route they're going with. Ganondorf must show up in a fully revived state to, I mean, Calamity Ganon wasn't a villain. He wasn't doing anything in the game, so I expect Ganondorf to actually have a role in the game. Right. Prequel to Breath of the Wild sounds interesting, but I mean, according to the, I don't know about it, Breath of the Wild 2 will take place after Breath of the Wild 1. Right. But at the same time, it's still up in the air. I mean, I know a lot of people have their theories and stuff like that, but I mean, nothing's really written in stone.
See, that's the weird thing is I saw the trailer for it,
Uh-huh.
and it looks like it takes place after, but then it shows Ganon coming back, which doesn't make sense because he gives up his form entirely.
Right.
So it doesn't make sense. Unless they're bringing back that one wizard that like took the form of Ganon in like one of the really early like NES or SNES games.
Well, that's the thing though too, because everyone says it looks like it was going on after this, but at the same time, why didn't they show any other character in the trailer besides Ganon, Zelda, and Link?
Because if it happens afterwards, then there really wouldn't be any other characters.
Right, but they wouldn't show it anyways because then you would know what was before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if it were my guess, it looks like I think they had defeated Ganon pre-hence this, and then they went down below and then discovered that layer of Calamity Ganon and accidentally released it, and then he took over right away after they did that. Because you have to think about this. Think about it this way. So it was big, it was animated, but this game isn't to be...
Have the storyline and all that figured out, and I think what they showed
Right.
us was...
more sense that it's a prequel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It would make a lot more sense that it's the prequel. That's where my brain went with it anyways. Because if it were after, it would make no sense for the game to immediately start up with them digging around Ganon's grave and reactivating him. You know what I mean? That's just my thought process.
Like, I don't think it's actually Ganon. Like, it can't actually be Ganon. It's not possible for it to be Ganon.
Well, the thing is, I don't think Calamity Ganon is Ganon. I think, like, it was an evil darkness, like, I mean, like, you gotta remember, so there's all this ancient technology for Link and Zelda. So they didn't make this stuff. It just existed. So I think there was that evil force that Ganon took to rise to power, but it's its own entity.
I don't know about that, because in the game, they always made it seem like that was entirely Ganon.
Well, that's the thing, though, is, like, what gave him that power?
The goddess of power.
Right. But I'm saying, so who's to say that there aren't others that possess that like power? You know what I mean? That's my thought, anyways. So I mean, that's just me being hopeful. Anyways, regarding Zelda's statement of Ganon giving up resurrection, that was only in regards to his calamity form. Ganondorf will come back regardless of whether he's defeated in Breath of the Wild 1. Ganondorf is always destined to resurrect. It doesn't matter what happens to his current state. Exactly. So I feel like it's just, I think they're twisting the concept of him around a little bit.
That just doesn't make sense to me. Like, why would you go through the whole spiel? Like, I'm not disagreeing with what this person is saying. I'm just saying, like, why would Nintendo go through this whole spiel of this is the end of the timeline? There's no more resurrection in this timeline after this. Just for them to retcon it later and be like, no.
Well, here's the thing, too. Think about it as, like, a consumer. So think about it this way. Would you rather buy Breath of the Wild and then think about it this way. So if he comes back, it's going to be basically the same concept.
Yeah.
You're going to run around, you're going to try to find ways to defeat him, or what it could do is play the same thing that it always is, which is eventually just running around to defeat Ganon, but giving you the story. Because you have to understand, they had all these new characters introduced. Well, I mean, not new, but these characters introduced. You don't really get to know a lot of the backstory for this timeline. So it would make more sense that you have to go around collecting them, gaining their trust, and doing all that, and getting those backstories, and actually having fun exploring that concept. Or just being like, oh, we killed Calamity again, and oh, we accidentally revived him again. Here he comes. We got to do it all over again.
See, no, I would rather have a story-heavy Zelda game, but the only story-heavy Zelda game I can think of is like Majora's Mask, and even that was completely not linear.
I think Wind Waker had a much better story than.
I mean, yeah, like there was like actual story elements to it.
I mean, yeah, like the Red Line boat or whatever, King of Boats.
King of Red Lions.
That I mean, I basically said everything that was in there.
You said everything, just not in the correct order.
Or all in the same sentence. But anyways, I think that's so. Ganondorf, it's definitely Ganon, guys. I mean, in the trailer, he has red hair, Gerudo clothing, and Gerudo symbol. Well, no, I know. It's more just the concept of like.
What if it's not really Ganon? What if it's like those pieces of him?
I'm not talking about Ganon himself. That wasn't what I meant. Like, I know in the trailer it was Ganon. I was listening and reading the theories. I'm saying that the Calamity version of it, because he takes many different forms, but the Calamity version of it, which was like this dark evil power that was like possessing robots, or not the robots, but the ancient beasts and all this stuff. Like, you have to understand, these ancient beasts were created pre-hence Ganon. They were built to combat a certain dark evil. You know what I mean?
I think in the game though they say it was Ganon. I don't know though.
No. So like Ganon came, and then they decided to have the beasts fight him because it was the only thing strong enough to defeat him. But here's the thing, like. It's basically like they set it up to be like this whole concept of, oh god, I don't want to get electrocuted. Please stop. Like they made it sound like all this stuff happened before all of this, because even the king's like, these were here before you. You know, all this magic was here before you. So I feel like Calamity was around. Like it's just this giant dark evil that's been around for, you know, before all this time. So it would make a lot of sense that Calamity Ganon, even though it is Ganon, it's... Oh my god, what did he just do? That was scary. He summoned... I didn't know you could do that! He used a landing rod to actually summon a thunderstorm. Oh god. I didn't know you could do that. Anyways. But yeah, it would make a lot of sense that that was all there prereq, and like something gave him the power to... gave him that like dark evil oversessing power, you know what I mean? That makes sense in my head. Doesn't mean it's accurate. Just seems to fit. I mean, we'll know in 2021, so. Okay, so I almost killed myself with a bomb, which was pretty funny to watch. Oh, also Amber said she doesn't know how Ganondorf can resurrect. It's because of this. Spoilers, he's a reincarnation of an immortal demon king that he can't permanently die. According to the backstory given in Breath of the Wild 1, Ganondorf was sealed in soul and body under Hyrule Castle by the Sheikah and the Zonai tribes. Ganondorf's soul left his body, and that became Calamity Ganon. As Calamity Ganon is nothing more than Ganondorf's soul outside of his body, Calamity in his spirit. I don't know. I'm just going to put it this way. There's a lot of holes. Oh, my thing broke. Hold on. No, I'll break this one too. I don't want it. I don't want it. Okay, I'm going to break something else. No, I don't want to break something else. I don't, why do I have this? I don't want that.
Hey, sweetie.
Oh, what the shit? What?
I'm going to lay down and get some sleep, okay?
Okay.
I love you.
I love you.
Good night, stream. Thanks for dealing with my random chats.
Is there... I could have sworn there's like an air thing under one of these. Huzzah! So am I. Yeah, I knew there was one of those little weird ground butthole things here to launch me up. Could have used a little more launching, but whatever, we'll take it. Go climbing gear. What time is it?
It's about 3:30, 3:40.
Better get going to bed. Gotta work. Gotta work tomorrow. Better get going to bed. Grab this tower and I guess I'll have to call it a stream. So they give us a story this time around, though. I hate having to collect all the memories. Oh, I'm sure they will. But just like every other Zelda game, they're going to make it long, obnoxious, and drag it out to give it content. But it's okay. I like Zelda. I like Legend of Zelda games. They're fun. They're interesting. Despite the fact it's basically the same game in 1,000 different ways, I still buy them. I still play them. We're literally buying Link's Awakening. Is that what it's called, right, Amber? We're literally buying Link's Awakening next weekend and playing that one. So, like, I'm not gonna complain. I freaking love Zelda. I love Legend of Zelda games. So we're getting Link's Awakening next weekend. So that might be our date night stream. Unless you had anything else in mind. She doesn't want to talk to me. She'd rather sleep.
Baby,
Oh, it's fine. Get your precious sleep so that way you cannot be tired tomorrow for your adult life.
hey, I got up early today.
I know, you were awesome. I'm so sorry I wasn't there to help.
I wasn't saying that to be mean.
I didn't say you were saying that to be mean. I'm apologizing because I recognize that I'm an asshat.
You don't need to apologize. I love you, and you're not an asshat.
Well, I have a hat on my ass, so...
You don't have a hat on your ass.
You don't know that. You're not looking.
I was gonna say something so mean.
It's on my head, and my head's an ass. That was a joke.
Huh?
Oh, never mind. What were you going to say?
I was gonna say you don't have an
I'm aware. Stop it. No, stop. Why is my shield not... Why am I crouching? Stop. Would you stop with the stupid in your face? Would you just die? Thank you. Ooh, a little boomerang. After a long day, life sometimes just work, and work. Yeah, that's pretty much all our life is. But you know what? It's fun. And by fun, I mean soul-wrenching, awful, and abysmal. You know, all those bad adjectives. It's actually not too bad. Thankfully, I have a job where I work a lot of OT, which has been helping me fund all these really cool updates for the channel, so it's been hashtag worth it. This weekend, we're going to be working on the car. So we're not going to be buying the upgrades I wanted to get, but that'll be next weekend, or I mean the weekend after. So it's not too big a deal. Hopefully, anyways. If other stuff comes up, obviously we're going to take care of that first. If Breath of the Wild would have been more like Twilight Princess in regards to the story, I would have loved it. But alas, Nintendo. I didn't really like Twilight Princess. How'd you feel about Twilight Princess, Amber?
I didn't like it, but for a dumb reason.
What's your dumb reason?
Just Link looked so high during every cutscene.
Yeah. I wasn't a fan of Twilight Princess or, wait, no, don't waste that.
Skyward Sword?
Skyward Sword. That one was just not good.
I never played Skyward Sword. I didn't like Twilight Princess also because I had, it came out literally just after I got over the whole, like, transforming into animals thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just got out of that phase.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
So I was just like, oh, well, this is just a cash grab. Like, I'm sure there were, like, legitimate reasons for it, but overall I found the controls of the game to be clunky, and...
I think that was my biggest problem with Twilight and then Skyward Sword is the controls were clunky.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like Ocarina of Time, the controls were so smooth to me. Like, it was just natural. But then I tried Twilight Princess, and it was just clunky. I mean, like, if anybody likes that game, power to you. It's just...
Yeah, I'm not saying the
Not my
game was
game.
bad. I just didn't like... the game itself was just... It seemed rushed. Seemed unfinished.
Yeah.
Hey, Korok. Of course I found you. I'm a genius. I'm a mad think-o-matician.
Like, my favorite Zelda game is Wind Waker, and everybody hates it except, like, 3 people, so...
It looks good to me. I think it looks really good. I haven't got to play it yet, though.
I mean, I just like it because it really is a coming-of-age story, like Link to the Past.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I think I just like the, younger Links because it means so much more for, like, a child to be doing these heroic acts compared to, like, a young adult doing them. If that makes any sense.
No, I mean, I agree. I think that's one of my problems with Skyward Sword is that, like, it had promise to be, like, a good game, and I'll give it, like, points for uniqueness for the story. Like, they definitely tried something different, and I'll give them, like, props for that, because it's not easy to be like, oh, we're going to do something different, and it be amazing, you know? They really tried taking that game in a totally different direction.
I also didn't like that just every character was just constantly giving Link shit. For no reason, just...
Yeah. Like, it was very different, and I liked it a lot because it was different, but I really just could not get past how absolutely trash the controls were. I could not get past it, I'm sorry. I'm gonna die to getting struck by lightning because I can't get out of that menu. There we go. Oh, what's still... Wait, hold on. Hold on. Okay. Am I still electrocutical? Okay, everything's fine. I forgot where I was going. Oh. I think I put a marker on it. Put a pin on it. There's a bridge I've never seen before. Hi, bridge. Bye, bridge. Vertical surfaces become slick when wet. No duh. Every surface becomes slick when wet. It doesn't have to be vertical. Rain makes things wet. Oh, Jesus goddamn Christ. Fucking crack addict. Got the freaking drug addict monsters they put in this game. Quit. Quit. Hold on. I have to get a bow out. You spaz. Where'd you go? Oh, I lost him. Oh, well. Fucking spaz. No. I'm sick of you. I just met your brother over there. He's a jerk. Just scared the absolute crap out of me. You should get Thunderhelm. But why? Favorite character in Zelda for me was Midna, the Twilight Princess. Wish she would return Breath of the Wild too. I can't comment because I didn't play that game enough to know who that character is. Would you quit spitting shit at me, please? You guys are rude. Oh, of course. Oh, of course. Then you just, that's when you decide to poop back in the ground. I stared at you for 2 frickin' minutes. Oh, there's a Korok over here. Stared at you for 2 frickin' minutes, and then I finally am gonna shoot you, and then you're like, oh, better poop back down on the ground. Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to stop playing and go to bed. Does Amber have a favorite Zelda character? Amber, do you have a favorite Zelda character?
Tetra.
Tetra?
Yeah.
Tetra?
She's from Wind Waker.
Oh, you can go ahead and spoil the game. It's okay. I don't think I'll ever really... I might... Maybe I might. I don't know. I shouldn't say I'm never going to play it, but I'm most likely not going to play it.
What game?
Twilight Princess?
Oh, I hear you.
I just didn't like it enough to...
I liked Navi.
Oh, god damn.
Everybody hates Navi, but I love Navi. She's helpful. She helps me. She reminds me where to go.
I think my favorite character is Muzu.
Muzu?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just an old cranky guy, and it makes me laugh.
You only like him because Game Grumps did that bit, don't you?
Oh god, yeah, that was hilarious.
That was amazing.
He once made that armor. Mifa made him that armor. You bitch! Yeah, he cracks me out though. That's really good stuff.
I really liked the,
I like you. I'm gonna call you Muzu. New Muzu. New better Muzu. Nuzu. Dispose of Muzu. For my amusement! That was pretty great.
I don't think I can say it on your stream, but I really liked the, classic Zora saying they made up with the king.
What was that?
The, a live ass is better than a dead puss. That was so amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. You should play, though. The Ganondorf and Twilight Princess is the best incarnation of the whole franchise. I love Muzu is cool Zoo. I agree. Muzu is cool Zoo. I'm not gonna lie, to Link he's a little abusive, but it's okay. It's okay. I like Muzu. Alright, we're gonna do the shrine, and then we're gonna go ahead and call it a night. Because I gotta work tomorrow, and I'm keeping Amber awake. Amber's trying to sleep. She's literally buried herself in blankets and pillows, trying to block me out.
No, I'm blocking out the light.
Blocking out the light? Because the sunlight hurts my eyes. Don't look to the skies. The sunlight hurts my eyes. You should play though. Austin, after watching it 1 and 2, who do you think is better, Pennywise, Tim Curry or Bill Skarsgård, and why without spoilers? All right, so I do have to admit, this actually hurts me a little bit. I'm a huge fan of Tim Curry. He's actually one of my original favorite actors. I liked him in Annie. I liked him in I can't remember the name of the musical. It's a big one, but I liked him in that. I'm just a big fan of Tim Curry. And don't get me wrong, he did not by any means do a bad job as Pennywise. I just think that unfortunately, I wouldn't even say that. Actually, I will say it. Like, I not only think that Bill Skarsgård kind of got lucky with the time period. You know what I'm saying? He got lucky with being able to play that character in a time period that that allowed for a better CG animation. Oh, no. Why did I just try? Oh, God, I hit the wrong buttons. I was trying to get rid of one of my weapons, and I just traveled out of a temple. Anyways. So, I think that Tim Curry did a good job being Pennywise and being scary for that time period. And I feel bad because, like, is that actually the one I was at? Oh, this is the one. Okay. Sorry, I'm going to talk without losing my train of thought. Tim Curry did a good job, but I also think that at the time period there was just a different level of horror, and then not only that, but, like, he was outside of his time zone. Outside of the time where, like, CG animation really kind of helped a lot with horror. Brought it to a completely different level. And I think Bill just committed to it more. You know what I mean? Like, Tim Curry was good, but, like, Bill did things that weren't inside that character's use to begin with. Like, he drooled a lot and just kind of zoned off. Like, there was just something wrong with him and off about him, you know, which actually wasn't part of that at all. It wasn't part of that story. And now I don't get his weapon because god ding dong it. Anyways, the final answer after digging around, Bill Skarsgård I think was the best. I didn't mean to do that.
Why didn't you switch it from the...
Because I'm stupid.
You're not stupid.
I can't activate it while it's frozen.
Also, Bill's the new one, right?
Bill's the new one.
Did you know his eyes actually do that? He can make them separate and
Yeah.
go in different directions. The director of the second chapter didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
That it was actually the actor doing it. He thought it was CG doing it.
Yeah.
So he went up to Bill one day and he's like, so, how do you guys actually do that with the CG? Do you know? Because he was just like, I guess it was like one of the first days of production and stuff.
Yeah.
And Bill was just like, no, I do it. And then he immediately shows him. And then there's a picture set on Tumblr of the director just freaking out and running away from him.
That's awesome. But yeah, I feel like he just committed to the bit a lot more than Tim Curry did, and because of that, I value Bill a lot more. How do I join the Minecoins giveaway? It's actually not Minecoins. It's Xbox gift card, Xbox Live. It's not live, but it's just an Xbox gift card. It like works so you can watch movies, stuff like that. I would say Tim Curry, but mostly because of him in the first chapter. The new Pennywise felt a bit unoriginal and very CGI, which made him a little fake. This guy's nonetheless did a good job too. Yes, you can join the Impossible Minecraft giveaway. It'll be on the weekends. So this Saturday we'll be doing another attempt at it. Bill Skarsgård has a scary face, so that's a plus for him. Oh my god, did that really happen ever? Asking about the thing we were just talking about. About him being able to make his eyes weird. But yeah, no, I feel like, honestly, Tim Curry just kind of personified a clown. And that's... sorry guys, my OBS is having issues. But he's not actually a clown. He is a... Oh, I forgot about this. Give me my chest. Kaboomski. Anyways, so he's not a clown. He's an alien that came here and took on the personification of a clown because it was supposed to entice children and trick them. So that way he could, eat them. And I don't know, like, Tim Curry just acted like a creepy clown that had a few too many drinks at the carnival, That's it literally looked like, I'll put it to you this way, it looks like the original was directed by Rob Zombie, and the new one was directed by Steven Spielberg. You know what I'm saying? Do you agree, disagree? Anyone? Any input?
I agree.
Amber agrees. Are you playing on the Switch? I'm playing on the Switch right now. I'm playing Zelda, but my Minecraft's PC. And it's the Windows 10 edition on PC, which is compatible with Xbox Live, Nintendo Switch, Bedrock edition on the tablet, yada, yada, yada. Just so you know, in order to win the gift card, you have to be a resident of the United States. Not being, like, biased against other ones, or Australia. I have a buddy in Australia who can give the gift card from there. But when you buy a gift card online through Microsoft, whatever your IP address is, whatever country you live in, is the only country you can gift that card to. So I live in the United States, so I can only gift it to someone in the United States. I have a buddy who lives in Australia who I can PayPal him the money, and then he'll get you guys it in Australia and get you an Australia code. But that's the only two places. Pennywise is not an alien. Mind you, he is a god according to Stephen King. The lore of the book says he's an immortal being of sorts. He's not a god.
What was that?
He says Pennywise is not an alien, mind you. He is a god according to Stephen King. The lore of the book says he's an immortal being of sorts. He's known as World Destroyer. He's feared as a god, but he's not a god. He is very much mortal.
Well, like, no, I haven't read the book, so I don't know. In the book, that could be totally accurate, but we're talking in...
No, in the book. In the book.
Oh, yeah?
It references several times of him being considered the destroyer of worlds. He's kind of... What he does is he goes to planet and causes mass extinction by clearing out...
all the children?
No, not the children. He just did children for some reason on Earth. I don't fucking know why. But anyway, so he's known as the World Destroyer. He literally destroys worlds.
He was really bad.
He wasn't an omnipotent force or creature or anything like that. He just was very powerful. He was like a god of sorts, but he was not a god.
Well, that's the thing, is that he was a psychological god. That was what was so amazing. If anything, he was equivalent to Loki, except his power was based on those around him.
Yeah, and some sort of deity that is the war being called the turtle. Yeah, so basically, like I don't know if you guys know, it's very old Native American, but the belief is that there's a giant turtle that carries the universe on its back. It's an old Native American thing. But there is also an opposing darkness, and that's what he was believed to be. But the turtle that carries us all on her back was never believed to be a god. It was it was a belief that the universe was carried on the back of the creatures created by some sort of omnipotent power. And there's always some dark force. It's like the Native American version of God and devil. But to be fair, like that changed for everything. You know what I mean? Like ours wasn't like it has a face, it's a god, oh, it's a devil. Ours was like really bad things are the darkness and really good things are the turtle. So if you have like a really sweet nana, they'd be like, you're that turtle who carries the universe on the back because you made cookies for everybody. And then some dude comes to town and he starts selling drugs and they're like, oh, that's the darkness. Get away from the dark. You know what I mean? It's like the concept of light and dark. And I know what Stephen King was trying to do with it, but at the same time, you can't rip it off from a culture and then start making it things it's not. Because if it were in fact the darkness that surrounds it, it would not have been able to be destroyed. That's
because
not something.
It would have thrown out balance.
Exactly.
Right?
If you destroy the darkness, you destroy the light. Like it doesn't work that way.
Yeah. Also, I'm sorry, I gotta say this. He was so bad at his job.
Who?
Pennywise.
What do you mean?
I am a world destroyer. I eat 15 children every 27 years.
Well, I mean, what he does is he hibernates. So he eats, gains his power, and then has to hibernate for 27 years. Mm-hmm. And that's how he stays alive. He like sucks the youth and like the innocence of the creatures around him, and then he rests, and then he comes back and continues to do it. And that's how he lives an immortal life. That's what I was saying. He was like an alien. He wasn't actually like, in my opinion, like what Steven Spielberg kind of did with it is he just kind of made him out to be an alien. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? In the new one, they made him out to be a deity, but in the original movie and more along the lines of the book, he was more of a like. It's hard to explain. Like he definitely crosses into the realms of both, but.
See, it's weird because watching the new movie, I never got the sense of him being a deity.
Well, I mean, you also didn't notice certain things, I guess, because...
Like what?
Like, so do you remember the turtle in the movie? So Steven Spielberg is the clerk in the movie.
Stephen King?
There's... What do I fucking... You know what I mean.
I'm sorry?
No, I'm tired. Stephen King, he's actually the clerk of the shop.
Yeah.
In the movie. And I don't know if you remember this. I can't remember if it's the shop or if it's at the museum, but there's a big, giant, stuffed sea turtle. Like a taxidermy one. So that was like the whole universe on his back thing. So like they gave you little hints of his belief and stuff like that in the movie.
No, like I totally.
And then you remember all the things. Snuff out the light with darkness. Mm-hmm. So like they gave you like little liners and stuff like that to make you like to glimpse into the book. But at the same time, it's backwards. He did the whole like I'm very irritated. They're like, snuff out the light with darkness. The turtle's the light. He's the darkness. You can't. You're snuffing out the good with the bad. That's the whole concept of what he was saying. Anyways, the book says it's similar to deity. He came to Earth millions of years in the past. I mean, I don't know how could an alien live that long, but I mean, how could an alien go from turning into a clown and then suddenly turn into a female spider that could lay eggs down? It's just so weird for an alien. Can't have light without dark. Millions of years just to eat some kids every 20 years or so.
See, no, that's what I'm saying.
And an alien would represent light and would help the gang of kids to kill his dark counterpart. No, I completely agree. What you guys are all saying. I'm saying I view him as an alien because if you kill a deity, you destroy reality. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's the belief of a deity. Like, first of all, they can't be destroyed. Second of all, if you did destroy them, you would throw off balance of everything. Everything would be broken. Like, you can't have... Like, if you believe in, like, the God and the devil, you could not destroy the devil because then there would be no point for God to be there. Because if the devil doesn't separate the bad people from the good people, then God has to let everyone in, and now God is no longer a good person because he's letting bad people in. You understand that? Like, it's balance. So I understand he was trying to make it out to seem like a deity, but it contradicts the whole concept of it. And not only that, but he stole it from Native American beliefs. And I'm Native American, and I know this story because I was told it. And even Native Americans know you can't get rid of it. You can't just shine a flashlight on there and be like, everything's fine.
I was shining a flashlight in your mirror. What is shining real on you?
The deity was the darkness, and he's like, snuff out the light with darkness.
Make him stronger.
That's why the ritual didn't work, because he's an idiot. No, it just had a whole bunch of holes. And you can't judge too heavily, because like the movie didn't really go the way of the book. He was a lot younger when he wrote the book and probably didn't know about that kind of stuff all that well. It's not exactly like that stuff was super common knowledge. Well, I don't know. I mean, there are stories where gods can be killed. Just because you are some sort of deity doesn't necessarily mean you can't stop existing. Yeah, but that contradicts your argument earlier. Calamity Ganon never stops existing because he's some sort of deity. Comic books do it all the time. Yeah, comic books, though, that's the difference, though, is don't be fooled by that. Comic books create superheroes and things that are considered to be God because they're very powerful. They're not actual gods. And I'm saying that if he's going off of the story of the turtle and the darkness, that's exactly how that works. That's literally, you can't get rid of the darkness because the darkness isn't just the deity itself. The darkness is what it represents. The turtle put the universe on its back to protect it from the darkness, to give it constant warmth and light and love. And why would it have done that if it could have killed the darkness? You know what I mean? Well, in that case, I guess you could agree that's something that keeps reviving him or something. Right, no, exactly. I'm not trying to be like a smart aleck about it. I'm just saying it's the concept of it. It really it's I mean, like it's like yin and yang, you know what I mean? Light and dark, the constant of balance. I mean, that's basically like no matter what religion you have, they all kind of believe in that concept, that there needs to be balance and each need to exist and coexist for everything to exist. You know what I mean? You can't just have one thing or the other, otherwise it doesn't work. And that's literally, like, in my opinion, the law of all of existence. If you have all of one thing, then we have nothing. You know what I mean? Like, if all of us had all the money in the world, then none of us have any, because everything would go up in price because we all just have money. You know what I mean? Like, prices fluctuate depending on what we have. It's just like the basic law. If we all had all the food in the world, you know what I mean? Like, then the planet's out of food and the planet will die. It's that constant back and forth. I'm not saying that it couldn't have been a deity and they couldn't have killed it. I'm just saying if Stephen King was, you know, going off the story of what it's actually based on and using that as the premise of what it was, then he totally ignored most of that story. I read that there was a Stephen King book where it suggests that Pennywise might still be alive. The character went to Pennywise's sewer and found graffiti saying Pennywise will return. That's creepy. Yeah, I mean, like, each culture has their own version of it, and everyone has their own way of saying it, but it's just, I think everyone has that core understanding and belief that there has to be balance. Dark Tower, I think it was. Pennywise is still alive. I think you just call that an Easter egg. I don't think it has anything to actually do with Pennywise. Authors do that a lot, where they just throw little glimpses to pass for other movies and stuff like that in it. Just for shiz and giggles. King has hinted that Pennywise could return in a future book of his. Oh, boo. I've had enough of Pennywise. I'm not gonna lie, it was a good movie, but I'm pretty disappointed at the end of it. All we had to do was kill him, was to insult him and call him a clown. He's murdered thousands of children, hundreds of thousands of children, for millions of years, and all it took to kill him was to tell him you're a clown. God, could you fucking be any louder? Jesus. Semi-trucks out here, man, I'm telling you, it's friggin' 4:16 in the morning, dude just flies by. Alright guys, I have to head to bed. Thank you guys for the very enticing chat about Pennywise, and very interesting chat about Breath of the Wild 2, and fun fan theories and fun stuff like that. So, but I'm gonna head to bed. We will be playing Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for the rest of this week. And this weekend, me and Amber are going to play The Link Awakening. I think we might actually just play that all weekend. We're going to obviously do the Minecraft stuff. We're still doing the Impossible giveaway. So hopefully someone wins that. And because if they don't win this weekend, then we're upping it to a $50 gift card for the weekend after. Because I just want this one, I want this challenge to be over with. But yeah, so we'll have some Minecraft this weekend. We're probably going to play the Link's Awakening this weekend. I'm not really sure if we got any other games on the list as of right now. Me and Amber might get like Uno or Monopoly or something like that and play that together. Just to really test the bonds of our relationship. But you guys have a good night. I'm going to head to bed, get some sleep for work tomorrow. And we'll see you guys on the stream tomorrow. Thank you guys for being here and chatting with us. Amber and I will most definitely have a great day tomorrow. Hope you guys have a good day. Have a good night. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Later.